So this is Hishahn.
Sure is. I'm guessing we'll find Lady Perrielle either at the palace or the inn.
The inn?
She booked the biggest room they had. Didn't want to stay at the palace in case the walls had ears.
Gotcha. Then let's go find her.
So this is where where Lady Perrielle is staying?
I have had it up to here with the local aristocracy. It's as though they think of nothing but themselves.
Milady, perhaps you might lower your voice?
Ugh, why bother? If there are spies afoot, I will happily scream my thoughts into their ears. Ask yourselves this, spies. Which do your masters value more? Their country or their personal wealth? Now come, Janquis. Nowa, Sabine, impeccable timing.
It's good to see you safe, Perry.
And why wouldn't I be? I had my secret passage, remember? Now then, I understand you're doing a fine job with my resistance army. Tell me everything. So that's what you're calling the castle now? You like it? A passable name, I suppose.
Milady, I believe it's time.
Ah, indeed it is. Nowa, come with me. We'll be joining a conference between King Euma and his Chamber of Lords. Strictly as observers, I'm afraid. But I still wish for you and the others to attend me. Save for Janquis and Sabine, who shall remain here and set up a means to communicate with Emir back at Castle whatever.
Can't imagine anything more boring than a council, so glad to be counted out.
Oh, will I be traveling with you?
Not to question you, milady, but would you not prefer me at your side?
Do not treat me like a child, Janquis. Now, relay my dinner order to the kitchen as we discussed. And tell the cook to use a little spice this time.
Sorry, where are we going exactly?
To the palace! It's on the north side of town.
Eiyuden Chronicle, 100 Heroes.
We are working diligently to establish contact with the castle. Would you like to change your retinue in the meantime?
Welcome, Countess Perrielle. You may enter.
My thanks.
So, what's on the table for this big shindig?
A letter has arrived from Dukes Aldrich, in which he proposes a new relationship between Euchrisse and Galdean. Which I take to mean leaving the League of Nations and joining the Empire's side.
Betray the League? What kind of scoundrel would agree to that?
Listen to you. You've the fire of a resistance leader already. And you'll soon see for yourself what manner of scoundrel would scheme such a thing. Pray excuse our tardiness.
Ah, there you are, Perrielle. We're just, well, it's good of you to come. Right this way, if you would.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Ah, Countess Groom. You must be quite the important woman indeed to keep His Majesty waiting.
No, it's all right. I promised her I'd wait, and,
Nevertheless, permit me to remind you of your position. You have been invited here to observe, and only to observe. And who, pray tell, are these people?
My humblest apologies, Lord Harlan. If I may, Your Majesty, I would like to present Commander Nowa, the young founder of the Resistance Army. Or, nay, founder of the Alliance, a group which seeks to defend the League of Nations from Imperial invasion.
A Resistance Army, is it?
Well, I don't...
And let me present myself. I'm Leon, and I'm basically his second in command.
an alliance? Well, that sounds most
Ahem! Let us move on to the matter at hand, Your Majesty. Dukes Aldrich of the Galdean Empire seeks an alliance with us, and we must decide if we will accept his terms or no. I believe the Dukes to be a rising star within the Empire, and think there is much we could learn from his bold leadership. I see this offer as a major opportunity for Euchrisse, especially compared to some up-jumped mercenary and whomever else comprises his alliance.
Are you mad? This is the same brazen tyrant who invaded Groom. His true intentions could not be more obvious.
Countess Groom, may I remind you that you are an observer here and nothing more? I expect you to restrain yourself in the presence of His Majesty.
Ugh.
Sorry, Perrielle. But Lord Harlan, I think, well, maybe there might be some merit to what Countess Groom has to say.
Ah, but this is distressing indeed, Your Majesty. You know I have worked tirelessly for Euchrisse ever since your father sat the throne. Yes. I have long been one of House Sharith's most faithful servants, And yet now you claim to have no faith in my perspective? Never mind that House Fallmeyer nearly beggared itself to support this country in its year of famine.
Take heart, Lord Harlan. King Euma knows well both our family's loyalty to the realm. I am sure he did not mean to dismiss your many great deeds.
No, of course not.
We should act in due haste to inform Dukes Aldrich that we agree to his terms.
Hold up!
Now hold on! You're just gonna surrender to him without a fight?
Such ignorance speaks volumes about you, boy! No one is saying anything of the sort! Dukes Aldrich has kindly extended to us the hand of friendship and unity. If you would speak of war, then tell me what guarantee we have that Euchrisse's army would prevail. We cannot permit our great nation to fall while under your majesty's watch.
Yes, but Kassius?
You need only to give the order, Your Majesty, and I shall battle the Empire with everything I can muster.
And what then, General Cassius? Can you promise us victory? Can you guarantee His Majesty that we will emerge triumphant?
The Galdean Empire is more than just Dukes Aldrich. They have the renowned General Goldwyn as well. I would be a poor military man indeed to assure ultimate victory.
There, do you see? No assurances. And if General Goldwyn were faced with our General Cassius, would he promise the Empire victory? What? It's a fair question, don't you think? Even the best generals know there are no guarantees on the battlefield, and in fact, they likely know this fact best of all. Of course, all I know of the matter is what I've read in books. General Cassius, however, speaks from decades of experience. But perhaps, Lord Harlan, you have another opinion? Do you believe our esteemed General Cassius is guaranteed to lose? Well,
Well, Harlan?
No! No, of course I don't believe that. But this argument is mere sophistry. It has nothing to do with the topic at hand. Melridge, you were summoned here to draft our reply once this matter was settled, not to sow doubt in His Majesty with rhetorical nonsense. Quite right, quite right. I do apologize for any confusion I may have caused. That said, there is still time before Dukes Aldrich will expect our reply, and His Majesty seems exhausted. Shall we table the matter for today? But...
Your Majesty!
Oh, yes, I think so. Let's give it a little more time before we decide.
Eiyuden Chronicle, 100 Heroes.
Do you see now what I've been dealing with? It's been an entire week of that.
But aren't you and the king supposed to be friends?
Groom and Euchrisse have enjoyed favorable relations for generations, and I visited many times as a child. We are acquaintances of old, but I would not go so far as to say friends. Euchrisse, you see, is one of the 3 great powers of the League, along with Norstar and the Dragon Newt nation of Kinan. My little groom is of minor significance in comparison. Nevertheless, I am told that at the untimely death of Yuma's father, the Queen hid herself away in grief. And now, Euma has come to ascend the throne. He and I come from very similar circumstances.
Yet you have such different personalities.
Yes, well, even as a child, Euma was never very decisive.
You think maybe he's afraid to defy that Harlan guy?
To be fair, the previous king was quite beholden to Harlan. That is why the man was first given his station. A station he has leveraged for all it's worth. Anyway, we should not tarry here long before returning to the inn. I have no desire to run into Harlan again.
Wanna poke around a little until it's time to go?
Hail!
Say, you're the fellow from the Alliance, right? Don't get me wrong, I wasn't eavesdropping on the conference. I just, happened to catch that one little part.
Who are you?
Oh, oops. Silly me. I'm Yulin, King Euma's handmaid. So, please don't think ill of His Majesty. I know people call him indecisive, but they've got him all wrong. He's a very kind ruler, you see, and he worries about making decisions that lead to people getting hurt.
Eiyuden Chronicle, 100 Heroes.
Where have you been? We should return to the inn at once so I can continue brooding about a solution to this problem.
Do you think there even is a solution?
Well, I guess we could... Wait, no, sorry, I got nothing.
Countess Perrielle, His Majesty Euma is here to speak with you. May I open the door?
Of course. Please, enter.
Hello, Perrielle. I had a little extra time and was hoping I could see you. I'm most pleased you've come to visit.
I only wish it could have been for one of our usual goodwill summits, instead of this most unfortunate situation.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm terribly sorry about your country. Your name is Nowa, yes? Did you rise up to fight for Perrielle's sake?
I rose up to stop the Empire.
Oh, you don't say.
Not for me? Oh, such a pity.
Huh?
But never mind that, Euma. Let me ask you something. Not as the Countess of Groom, but as someone you've known since we were both small. What do you intend to do? Will you fight? Or will you place your trust in Dukes Aldrich?
Well, I just... The truth is, I don't know what the right choice is.
If you stay the course your advisors are laying for you, Euchrisse will be at the Empire's mercy. No, worse, at the Duke's.
But if we fight and lose, my people will fare far worse. Perhaps, the Dukes made a mistake in attacking your country. If so, you could maybe still talk it out?
Your Majesty, you're gonna be late for your next...
Oh, is it that time already? I'm sorry, Perrielle. We'll continue this later.
Countess Grum, Commander Nowa, I bid you both good day.
Ugh, same old Euma. He never changes. We need to find some way to help make up his mind. Come on, people. Ideas!
Sorry, but I'm not much of an ideas man.
Nope, still nothing. But let's think while we walk. Maybe some exercise will knock a good idea loose.
Not the worst plan I've ever heard.
Eiyuden Chronicle, 100 Heroes.
Hey, this is where that Melridge guy lives, right?
Guests, is it? How unusual. I remember you from the conference earlier. Please, come in, come in. I see, I see. You seek some method of swaying His Majesty. But why would you bring this matter to me?
Because you were the one who stood up to Harlan at the conference.
Yup, you were all like, but riddle me this, jerk! And then everyone got distracted and nothing was settled.
Yes, I suppose I did do something along those lines. I admit to being less than thrilled with the prospect of giving Lord Harlan free rein to transform our relationship with the Empire.
Agreed. We cannot permit Dukes Aldrich to have his way on this.
Lord Harlan has been advocating for cuts to the Studium. Should he gain too much power, I might find it hard to continue living in the comfort to which I've become accustomed.
So you're just in it for yourself?
Correct. Not that merely whittling away Lord Harlan's power will change much in the long run. Your name is Nowa, yes? Well, there may be a way to change things if a person was so inclined. Countess, did you know Lord Harlan purchased an old manor on the outskirts of town last year from another member of the Chamber of Lords? He's apparently so fond of it that he made it his primary residence.
Well, bully for him. What of it?
I hear the manor has recently seen quite the stream of unfamiliar faces hailing from foreign lands. I wonder if some might be messengers from the Empire. At the same time, security around the manor has been tightened to the extent that actual Euchrissians are rarely allowed inside.
So, this matters why?
He's implying that Lord Harlan bought a manor on the outskirts of town in order to meet secretly with foreign agents.
Why go to such lengths if you've nothing to hide,
And one more thing. On the southeast side of Hishahn, you'll find an old part of the city known as Lost Town, which was flooded out long ago. While Harlan's House of Mystery may be under tight guard, one could easily slip in by way of Lost Town were they so inclined.
How do you know all that?
Oh, I've been poking around for holes in the man's armor for some time now.
This guy is incorrigible.
So you're suggesting we sneak into Harlan's manor and search for evidence linking him to the Empire?
I'm suggesting that if one were to find such evidence, it could be a breakthrough in terms of the pending alliance negotiations. While I am not fond of proposing tenuous plans, sometimes needs must.
Tenuous certainly beats sitting on a sofa and doing nothing.
Be aware that Lost Town is said to be infested with monsters. Anyone heading there should take all necessary precautions.
We'll be careful. Thanks.
He said Lost Town is on the southeast side of the city, yes?
Yup! Now let's go dig up some dirt on Harlan!
Yeah, let's see how noble he feels when we're done with him.
I think you might be losing sight of our objective here.
Eiyuden Chronicle, 100 Heroes.
Do I have to? What? Come on!
One, two, three, you're toast!
Who is it?
Keep picking yourself back up, and eventually, you'll stand tall.
This must be Lost Town.
Lost is putting it mildly. The heck happened here?
There was a terrible disaster, years and years ago. It was long before my time, so I don't know the details.
So if we make our way through this place, we'll be able to sneak into Harlan's manor?
Yup. Or that's what Professor Smarty Pants said, at least.
You think you can defy me? Rune of Seclusion, I call you!
Come on! Damn it! Ah, this can't be good.
You leave me no choice. Take this!
Pump it up!
You won't upstage me! That all you got?
You still got it. Goodbye!
Let's finish this!
It's like swatting flies! Keep picking yourself back up, and eventually, you'll stand taller.
Well, now what? I don't see a way forward.
Easily slip in my foot. The good scholar needs to get his facts straight.
Is there absolutely no way to cross?
We've got to figure something out here.
Wait, I know! How about that girl we made friends with in town?
Carrie? Oh, of course! She might be able to teleport us across.
Yup. I mean, it's worth a shot at least.
Let's do this!
You leave me no choice. Take this!
One, two, three!
Yeah, got him!
It's like swatting flies! You're never too old to improve.
You know me, always in perfect traveling condition.
Bad letters!
Hey, what's that? Made you look. I'll help.
I need you for this.
Thanks!
Well, this is a surprise.
Let's finish this!
Janquis, I'll have my tea now.
You're never too old to improve.
You want me to use my Rune-Lens power to help you cross this, yes?
Yep, just shoo us across like champs. Can you do it?
Of course I can. I am perfection incarnate.
Great.
Distance, nominal. Direction, nominal. Landing point? Well, I can't see it, but let's assume it's nominal. Oh, Carrie, you are a paragon.
Yeah, but are you like 1,000% sure here? Because the last time didn't go so hot.
I have never made a single mistake in my entire existence, for I am perfect. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Fear not. I have a perfect mental picture of where we'll land. So?
But you just said you can see. Okay, I'll be quiet.
Now gather round and stay close. Despite my inability to err, I can't have you causing problems.
You've got this, Carrie.
I should probably mention that one blunder will cast us irretrievably into the space between dimensions. But fortunately, that is not going to happen.
Pardon me?
One moment. Could we just...
So, did we make it?
Apparently. Though I've no idea how. Did you see those giant lizards? What was that?
A blunder.
That's not true. It was just the scenic route.
Right. Well, thanks for that.
Eiyuden Chronicle, 100 Heroes.
You're leaving me? I am, of course, perfectly okay with that. You know me?
Bad letters!
Take that!
That was boring.
No surprises here.
You asked for it!
I'm getting sloppy.
I'll be putting some oomph in this one.
Ha! See ya!
That was nothing. Ha! You're never too old to improve.
Let's do this!
Swift and certain!
Whoa!
Out of my sight! Janquis, I'll have my tea now.
My muscle points have increased. Bad letters!
You leave me no choice. Take this!
Are you sorry yet?
Yeah, got him!
Janquis, I'll have my tea now.
The warrior's path has no end. This'll get my blood pumping.
Shadows, strike!
What? No! Take this!
1, 2, 3!
Damn it! What?
How do you like this?
Yeah!
Nice knowing ya.
Forgettable.
I feel stronger.
Huh. Now what do you make of that?
I think it's coming this way!
It doesn't seem to be hostile.
Oh, it's actually kind of cute. Nowa, you said it wasn't hostile.
You said it was cute!
Well, clearly I was mistaken.
Save it, guys!
This'll get my blood pumping.
I'll help. I need you for
Pump it up!
I know where to strike!
How do you like this?
Keep it up! Swift and certain! Ha!
Now, you can still fight, can you? Me?
Keep it up!
Yeah! Oh!
Shall I?
I know where to strike!
Muscle power!
Not on your life! Get ready!
Oh!
I know where to strike!
This will do. You can still
leave
fight,
me
can
Many
you?
thanks!
Take this! Don't stop!
Take this!
Eat it! Yeah!
Yeah! Yeah!
Eat it! Goodbye!
Here you go!
Many
I know where to
thanks!
strike!
Keep it up! Eat it! Yeah!
I know where to strike!
This will do! You can still fight, can't
Many
you?
thanks!
Shadows, strike! This, right here, is true power!
You're finished!
Now that's what a battle should feel like.
Keep picking yourself back up, and eventually, you'll stand taller.
A battle it is!
Shadows, strike!
I'll be putting some oomph in this one.
Come on!
That's what you get!
Shall we begin?
Damn it!
I'll be putting some oomph in this one.
I got you. You okay?
Now's the time. Watch yourself.
Thanks for that.
How do you like this?
See ya!
That's what you get.
No surprises here.
Quiet, everybody. Look there.
Yes, exactly. The former king's idiot son is utterly incapable of making up his mind. But I assure you, I will make him consent to this. Considering the debt his family owes me, he is in no position to refuse.
Very well. Just keep a level head, Lord Counselor. You still have time. Focus on making steady progress.
I shall. And, if I may, has word of my efforts reached Dukes Aldrich?
Oh, yes. And he rewards his capable allies most handsomely, that I promise you.
Music to my ears.
And yet you demanded a contract written in the Duke's own hand. Not the most trusting of men, are you?
Is something the matter?
Nothing of import. The Duke's is pleased with your work thus far. Just see that you make steady progress.
I will not fail you.
Farewell for now, Lord Counselor.
That conniving vixen. Who does she think she is? Still, if I play my cards right, my dream of sitting the Euchrissian throne may yet come true.
Eiyuden Chronicle, 100 Heroes.
It's her! I knew it!
The woman in the mask? Who is she?
We saw her at the Rune Barrows working with an Imperial spy.
Interesting. But not as interesting as the story we just heard. In all his distrustfulness, Harlan has finally done something to serve his country.
Yep. Let's go find that contract she talked about. Here it is.
It appears legitimate.
So we just take this and hustle our buns out of here?
Yeah. That scholar guy would know what to do with it.
There can be no mistake. This is a contract drafted by Dukes Aldrich. It's written in the same hand as his letter to King Euma.
Then we have proof of Harlan's betrayal.
We do indeed.
So now Euchrisse is gonna fight the Empire, right? Right, guys?
Will it, though? I think we may require one more push to help our king find his resolve.
What kind of push are we talking here?
If I may, Commander Nowa, I have a little job for you. Very well. I shall head to the palace straight away and sow the necessary seeds.
Gotta be honest, I'm not sure what to make of this plan.
Melridge clearly has something in mind. Are you feeling confident about those acting chops, Nowa?
Maybe?
You can do it! Unfounded confidence is an actor's greatest weapon.
The commander of the Alliance can do anything if he puts his mind to it, yes?
Sure. I guess. Here goes nothing.
I have literally never failed at this. Not once. Here we go. Is this the right... I mean, this is the right place. Yes.
Look, I really don't have time to chat unless you happen to be carrying a rune of currents. Not that you would be, because that's just... Huh?
Okay, hey, look at that. You've got one. I could really use that for my research. Don't suppose you'd let me take a closer look. Oh yeah, see? Check it out. This rune is killer. You know the way light dances on the water? It's vibrancy, it's power, and you can imbue all of that right into your lens. Speaking of which one of my little goddesses can I talk your ear off about today? I won't quit until I've discovered every last thing about every last Rune-Lens. Anyway, thanks for the save. I made the observations I was hoping to. Did you need something? What's your name?
It's Nowa. I'm looking for people willing to join the Alliance.
Wait, you're Commander Nowa? No wonder you came through for me. They say you found a primal lens. Although it really chaps my hide that the Dukes and the Empire are using it for nefarious purposes, if those rumors are true. You know what? I've decided. I'm going with you.
Welcome to the ranks.
Call me Code Al. I eat, breathe, and sleep lens research, so I'm sure I can find a way to make myself useful.
I'm a teleportation professional. here.
Well then, Your Majesty, have you made your decision? All of Euchrisse awaits your word, for your actions this day could herald a bright new era for our kingdom. In fact, I understand that Dux Aldrich's research into new uses for Rune-Lenses is making great strides.
I'm endlessly impressed at your ability to vomit out nonsense you don't believe in. Oh, you're a politician born and bred. Or perhaps merely a swindler.
How many times must I remind you that you are here as an observer, Countess? Your Majesty, in light of the Countess's continuous interruptions, I suggest you have her removed. Your father would not have tolerated such impudence from a guest. Of that, I am certain.
But... if anyone is removed here, it will be you, Lord Harlan.
What? How dare you?
You're up, Nowa. Go get him.
Lord Harlan is a traitor who has conspired to sell out Euchrisse to Dux Aldrich for his own personal gain.
Traitor? Personal gain?
What? Who do you think you are? The fact you cobbled together some pathetic army out of defeated troops gives you no right to speak to me so. Unless you come bearing proof of this outrageous claim, I suggest you take your seat!
My proof is this contract sent by Dux Aldrich to Lord Harlan. It says, and I quote, "Should Lord Harlan secure Euchrisse's surrender, he shall retain his wealth and status, and be given high standing after the dissolution of the Sheerith dynasty." It's all right here on the page.
This, well, the handwriting does seem to match the letter I received from the Dukes.
You damnable varlet! Where did you get that? Oh! No, you see...
It seems you are familiar with this document, Lord Harlan.
No, of course not.
You betrayed me, Lord Harlan. Betrayed your king and your kingdom.
Everything I have done was for the benefit of Euchrisse. You must believe me. I...
Kassius!
Guards! Prepare the special chamber for Lord Harlan. I have a great many questions to ask him.
You have it all wrong. I am no traitor. In fact, had your father still reigned, this need never have happened. But instead, we have you, Euma. You! And Euchrisse cannot persevere with an heir so foolish and feckless. You are driving our kingdom to ruin. What choice did I have but to ally with the Empire?
Get him out of here! Now!
Do you understand now, Euma? I mean, Your Majesty? Now that you've seen the contract, Are Dukes Aldrich's motives not exceedingly clear? The man has no intention of allowing the Sheerith dynasty to continue.
Such treachery.
If the Dukes was willing to do away with the royal family, what would he have done to us?
I choose to do all in my power to help Commander Nowa of the Alliance. He's a man I can count on. And I will fight at his side.
Apologies, Perrielle. Apologies, Lord Counselors. I need a little more time. There might yet be truth to what Harlan said.
Oof. Well, so much for that.
I knew Euma struggled with decisions, but I had no idea he was this bad. Still, we've done all we can for now. Lord Harlan is in custody, so I will spend the night here. The rest of you may make yourselves comfortable. Just stay out of the back chamber.
Oh, come on. I bet there's rows of beds in there. You can spare one.
Fine, but just the one.
Eiyuden Chronicle, 100 Heroes.
Nowa.
Are you all by yourself?
I am. They changed the guards around this time, which gives me an opportunity to slip away. It's been my chance to go on little adventures ever since I was a child. Not that I've ever left the palace grounds or anything. That would be much too scary. In fact, this right here is about the extent of my adventuring zeal. I spoke to Melridge and learned of how you and Perrielle snuck into Harlan's manor to secure the contract. Perrielle really trusts you, doesn't she? No, more than that. She relies on you. How I envy that.
Doesn't she rely on you too? I mean, you're the first person she turned to when Galdean attacked, and she's still appealing to you now. She must really trust you.
I would be delighted if that were the case. But is it really me she was counting on? Or did she merely turn to me because I happen to be the person on the throne? I adore Perrielle. The way she's always spoken her mind, even when we were children. Despite growing up in circumstances not unlike mine, she's never afraid to be herself and do what she wants. She's ever pushing forward.
Well, I'm from a small village, so I can't imagine what you've been through, but you look like a fighter to me. Is that not the case?
Oh, heavens no. I'm worthless. Everyone thinks so, and they're quite right. Oh, I made a few clumsy attempts when I first inherited the throne, but I was never able to rule skillfully as my father did. And now, at the time of my country's greatest crisis, I still can't make up my mind. Instead of deciding, I fixate on all the tragedy my decisions might cause and simply freeze. Harlan had the right of it. I'm a feckless fool of a king. Who would ever follow a ruler like me? That
isn't true. That just isn't true. You aren't a bad king at all, Your Majesty.
What?
You are absolutely and completely wrong about yourself, and you mistake your kindness for weakness. I know how hard you work at being king. I know better than anyone, so please don't speak ill of yourself. It's everyone else's loss if they don't understand what a wonderful ruler you are.
Thank you, Yulin. But I will never live up to my father.
There's wisdom in her words, Your Majesty. People have you wrong. Indeed, you have yourself wrong. Now, I grant you may not currently be ruling with the skill and finesse of your father. But you're holding yourself up to a monarch with years of experience already behind him. Surely you can see how superficial it is to compare that man to a king who has taken but the first steps of his reign. A fledgling knight is no match for a hardened veteran. And yet, the youngster possesses something the veteran does not. A future. And I would not have you discard yours so lightly, my king.
Oh, Melridge. Yulin?
Oh, forgive me, Your Majesty. I was dreadfully out of line to speak to you like that. I will accept any punishment you see fit.
Then your punishment is to tell me the truth. Do you really believe I can become a good king?
Of course I do. You will be a kind king, and a great one. I'm sure of it.
Thank you. I will. Or at least I shall try to.
Eiyuden Chronicle, 100 Heroes.
I cannot express what an honor it is to fight alongside a man of your esteem, General Goldwyn. If I may, General, I hear we'll be entering Euchrisse territory soon. When do you anticipate being able to report our victory to Dukes Aldrich? I must contemplate how best to compose the message.
It is folly to contrive victories from unfought battles. A warrior must approach every enemy with equal sincerity.
But who could Euchrisse field who has any hope of victory against you?
General Kassius is a steady hand who commands the love of his men, and I hear the kingdom is home to another formidable mind as well. And also... Yes? I take to the battlefield for our Emperor. Despite the great pains Aldrich went through to convince His Excellency of this campaign's merit, I do not fight for the Dukes.